Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing an article that I wrote several days ago. I share my articles in video format because I have found that different people have different learning styles, as I do. Some people learn better through reading, while other people learn better through listening and watching. To read the article, I'll put my glasses back on and bring the article up. As you listen to the article being read and questions or comments come to mind, please send those to me. I would love to hear from you. I'll get back to you as soon as I am able. Thank you. Here's the article. Brain Injury Awareness, March 2012, Making a Difference. Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live, my friend. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to visit with me. The month of March is set aside and designated to be a Brain Injury Awareness Month. For individuals living with brain injuries like myself, we can feel minimized, marginalized, dismissed, and discounted. We may feel as though our voice does not matter and that we are practically being told to sit down and to shut up by people who believe that they know better than we do as individuals living with brain injuries. Well, I have some good news for you, my friend. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. As I reflect upon this statement, do not despise the day of small beginnings, which is in Zechariah 4, verse 9 in the Old Testament, several other thoughts come to mind. I want to share these thoughts with you, my friend. I like quotes as they remind me of realities that encourage me to stay committed to my mission and vision to promote and expand brain injury awareness. As you read or listen to these quotes, may you also be encouraged to stay committed to your mission and vision as you seek to promote and expand brain injury awareness. Here's the first quote. Everyone is trying to do something big, not realizing that life is made up of little things, and that's by Frank A. Clark. This quote reminds me that I do not have to accomplish something big to increase brain injury awareness. Instead, I can be present for another brain injury survivor and their families. I can share out of my experience, strength, and hope and encourage them to not give up on their process of loving God or themselves. I can encourage those individuals to not give up on hope because more will be revealed. The next quote is by Mother Teresa. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. This quote encourages me in this way. In my experience, I spent far too many years waiting for someone to recognize my value as an individual. Consequently, for far too many years, I bought into the notion that what I had to give was of little value. I maintained this perspective until I began to realize that I no longer needed to gain or have the validation of leaders, and I put leaders in quotes, before I could begin to encourage, motivate, empower, and instill hope. The next quote is by Robert Louis Stevenson. Do not judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. For many years, I spent my life waiting until I arrived at some destination. I spent my life in this way because I bought into the notion that my worth and value was stipulated on whether I achieved specific outcomes. I continued to be enslaved to this notion until I realized that I could do the footwork as I felt led by a loving God and then trust the loving God with the outcomes of my planting seeds. The last quote is by Scott Adams, an American cartoonist. You don't have to be a person of influence to be influential. In fact, the most influential people in my life are probably not even aware of the lessons they've taught me. What this quote speaks to me is that society has done a great injustice by convincing you and I to believe that one person's value and significance is of greater value and significance because of their titles, toys, and salaries. Consequently, we may have lost sight of the reality that we can make a huge difference in the lives of people without having to be in positions of influence. This quote reminds me of my unknowing power to be influential. Again, just to recap, realize that don't despise the day of small beginnings. Put one foot in front of the other. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, my friend. And as we start walking and keep walking, before long we'll be able to look back and see how far we've come. Realize that life is made up of little things, not of a big thing. So do the footwork and then trust God with the outcomes. And realize that you are a leader. You don't have to wait for other people to call you forward and say, we believe in you. You can believe in yourself because of God. The God of the universe loves, cares, and believes in you and wants to live through and in you. That's my encouragement, that I don't have to lean on my own understanding, but that I can trust God to lead and guide my steps. And then my encouragement to you, as I wrote in this article, is don't judge your day by the harvest or what you may accomplish, but realize that you can rejoice because of the seeds that you're planting through and in your life, and that you are having an influence upon people's lives, maybe people that don't even realize the influence that you're having upon their lives. I'll say so long for now. I hope you have a great day. God bless both you and your family, and I look forward to future presentations. Have a great day, and God bless you, and God bless your family. Thank you again for your time. So long now.